Today we are going to Plato's Closet to see what they'll accept, what they reject, and how much they will pay for what they do take from this box of stuff. And I'm going to share what I learned in case this is also your first time going to Plato's Closet. There are a few things that you need to know. Even if you're not going to the same one as me, they have a lot of the same requirements. This is the outfit that I wore for this trip, and the shoes were $2.75, which you will hear about where I found them in a future video for Thriftober. The white jeans were $1.25. The shirt, blazer, and belt were all given to me for free, and the bag was $11. So that's a total of $14 for this outfit from head to toe. And if you don't know me, my name is Megan. I'm the author of Pack Rat to Clutter Free, and I love thrifting. So I'm going to spend the month of October doing Thriftober videos, and I am going to share ways that you can thrift and get secondhand items without hoarding, a fall wardrobe reset, and lots of fun stuff like that. I have visited 11 secondhand shops in the last 14 days, I believe. And so I have a lot to share with you throughout the month. So I hope you'll subscribe for that. And let's go ahead and get started with Plato's Closet. I went to their website before I took my stuff, and I'm so glad I did because it said to bring a sturdy container. And so it mentioned a laundry basket, so that's what I brought. I don't think it needed to be quite that sturdy, but a durable bag that will stand on its own would also work. But I will say someone brought stuff in a trash bag, and I heard the clerk saying, "We can't accept it in that." And he was like, "Well, can you accept it in a box?" And she was like, "Yes, that's fine." So I think he maybe had a box in the car. And she mentioned something about it just being easy to rip. And I think it's because they're like sliding it around on these shelves and everything and don't want stuff busting open and falling everywhere. So it made sense a little bit more once I actually went. So that was the biggest thing I learned, but also their website tells you what things they're looking for. And that was really nice because I realized they're looking for men's items and fall clothing and purses and stuff like that. So I grabbed a few things I wouldn't have otherwise. I remembered that my husband doesn't really wear sweaters as much as I try to force it upon him. So he says he wants to just wear a jacket if he is getting cold. So I took one of those, and that actually ended up being one of the items that was accepted. He was like, they're probably like, "Man, this looks like it's never been worn." And he's like, "Yeah, that's because it hasn't." So some of the stuff I was just kind of testing out and getting a feel for what they do accept and what they don't. And one of the items was some shoes that are very nice on the outside, but the inside are pretty rough looking, and they did not accept that. So because they say they don't accept things with holes and stains, and they also want it to be more up to date. So here are the things that I took, and they did accept 3 things. These are things I was going to get rid of anyway, or maybe keep in my closet and take up space, even though I hardly wear it. And so I do feel bad that I didn't get more money, but that's because I purchased one of the items for like $15 used, and I didn't even recoup all of that back, but they did only take 3 items, and I didn't want to take the time to list it myself and contact people and coordinate a time to meet up for them to purchase it from me. So this was a good experience for me. I like that I can just take it, drop it off, enjoy looking around at beautiful clothes, and they had a lot of stuff. I thought a review said it was a really small location, but it seemed big to me and bigger than a different one that I've been to. I could see why they didn't take all of my stuff because they had a lot of good stuff already. But I also didn't end up purchasing anything from them because the prices aren't low enough for me because I get so much clothing for free that I can't justify spending a lot of money on additional items that I don't really need. But I was looking for some black boots and a cream colored purse, but I didn't end up finding it. So I was like, no, I'm not going to try to force it and make something work. I'm being pretty picky and looking for very specific things. But I just had to show some of the cute things that were at this location. And I am in Indiana now. So I do need, that's why I'm looking for boots because I got rid of mine because we were living in the desert and there's just not a lot of rain to worry about. I really wasn't wearing boots at all. There are also several YouTubers that I have gotten amazing ideas from and that have really good thrifting videos. So I want to feature one of them after each of my Thriftober videos so that you can check them out and become as obsessed as I am. So for today, we have Lauren, and she has her own boutique thrift store. And so she shops for that sometimes, but also for herself and her home. And it's really funny because the first video I watched of hers was a makeover of her sister's bathroom. And then I immediately binged all of her thrifting videos. She is adorable and it's fun to be able to see it how someone else styles it and what you like and don't like from that and pick up some tips that way. But I really wanted to thank her. She's even gone to thrift stores in Indiana, so I have some recommendations of places to try now that I'm new living here. And she is from Michigan. So if you're lucky enough to live nearby, you can go to her store in person. And I hope to go one day. Join me next time to see if I actually find that pair of black boots and a cream neutral purse at the Goodwill that I had also never been to in town. And I found something else that I'm really excited about from there that I forgot was on my list until I saw it. But you'll have to watch next time to see what that is. And I'm trying to stay under a $50 budget. So I'll let you know how much I ended up spending. And here's a quick little sneak peek of my new coloring book that has some of my favorite secondhand finds in it because I love thrifting so much. I just wanted to have fun and make a coloring book about it.